it's gotta be this way. We say nothing more than we need. I say your place when we leave. Baby, this is what you came for. Lightning strikes every time she moves.
Searching for music for your next video? Then you need to check out Artlist. With amazing new music added daily and one simple license that covers everything. Artlist is the music licensing platform for all creators.
Standing in the cold and the frozen wind, I'm leaving you behind, but it's not the end. No.
What's up, everyone? Hello. Let me make sure my mic's working before I get this whole thing started. I am also slow. Just give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. 1 second. I don't know why it's doing this slowness. Okay. All right. I think we're almost good. We're almost good. I think we're feeling some lag maybe. But if you guys can hear me, which I think you guys can at this point, welcome to the stream. This is the Naked Pro Scrims. Let me turn this off. Let's go turn this off. How's this? Let's just have a little bit more, just you and me time. All right. Yeah. So new setup, as you can see, a new camera. So welcome to the new setup. Is a Sony camera. I'm really excited for that. Big shout out to Mr. Iconic 23 right now. Thank you for the bits. 1,000 bits, going huge. You like that? Means a lot to me. It's like every typed word gets like there we go. You know, like on a computer, it's like the worst when like you're typing and like you're waiting for it to come up. It's like you type the whole thing. You want to just continue moving your fingers and then you have to wait for it. You're just sitting there watching it like this. That's what I was feeling, but we got it through. So I wrote a lot to me. Well, you got what I mean. And Weech, thank you so much. Okay, as you can see, teams are heading in on that side into the room. If you guys want to compete in these, all you have to do is register your team for the future. All right, these teams all registered, 25 registered and confirmed, ready to compete. So I'm excited to see how you guys do in this one. There's a few new teams. I will be showing apologies if I sniffle sometimes. I try not to, but you know, sometimes you just can't help it. But yeah, Mr. Iconic says, by the way, you probably remember the name War Poison. I used to be on that team way back. Lol. That wasn't so far back, was it? But it's so cool to have you here. Yeah, War. I used to do a lot of War Scrims, if you guys don't remember. And then one day, I lost them. Like, it was like one day they were doing the scrims, they're so excited, and then there was one day where I was hosting their scrim because I wanted to help them out because I had no idea what was going on their side, because they've helped me out a lot too. So like I really wanted to give back to them because of all the stuff they've helped me with. But then one day they just like disappeared and it was gone. So I don't know, Iconic. I don't know if you were gone before that, but that was really strange. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, this is, if you guys don't know, again, I'm gonna repeat. It's the Naked Pro Scrims. It's a scrimmage in PUBG Mobile where 25 teams compete against each other for a chance to win $20 prize pool for this one. First place will get it all. 100 bits again from Mr. Iconic. This time coming or Mr. Iconic again. But you know, I disappeared from PUBG. Well, hopefully you'll be back. Are you going to be competing in the future? Love to hear more about that. Thank you for the 100 bits. I really do appreciate it. I'm on a few minutes delay. Okay, guys. So if you guys don't see me, I don't know what the best way. If you guys don't see me responding to like bits like that right away and I'm like really late, it's not that I'm really late. It's just that I have a delay on purpose. I want to make sure that people who are competing, people who are thank you for the 100 bits again, by the way. I saw that, but I want to finish my point. You said just coming back to watch some PUBG Mobile scrims to see what's up with everyone and everything. Well, that means a lot to me, and I hope everybody else in the stream, let them have it. I mean, let them know how you guys are doing. What is that? This is dirt. I don't want dirt on my setup. Yeah, everybody let him know how you guys are doing. Let me know how you guys are doing. I want to hear from you guys, everybody, because I think that makes it a lot more fun for me anyway. If you guys just talking about random stuff, it doesn't even have to be about PUBG Mobile. It could be how your team's doing in PMCO, which I guess is PUBG Mobile. But Could be about whatever you guys want it to be. The two things I better, if it is messed up, I'm not really sure how I can fix that. It was messed up like in the very beginning. So again, you might be seeing that. I'm gonna say I think I fixed it. Let me know if it's fixed. Let me know if it gets fixed. And so I'm having a lot of lag typing. So usually that is an indicator where issues might be known. If it continues. I don't think I spelled continues right, but that's okay. I said contunes. You know what? You guys got me. All right, you got 57 people into the room. You guys can hardly see that, but I can see it. It's 57 people into the room. There are a few frame drops. It's not too bad. Stream has disconnected. That is not a good sign. Why? Why did it do that? I might have to go back. I'm gonna have to keep my eye out on this stream, and then go forward from there. What I'm gonna show you guys is that team list. Even that took a long time, but team list. All right, so we got Team JCR, we got Random Deathmatch, G25, Astral, Encorto Gamers Demon, Premier, Tiger Nation, Dauntless T1, TFNA, Last Minute Squad, Hit Squad, Swag, Indestructible, Pro Hub, Siege, Los Mex, As One, Unknown, Team Shadow, Mobile Warriors Cryptic, Blade, Claw Gaming, Placate, or yes, I wrote that. I said that right. Placate, Team Cytail, and Legacy. All right, so those are your 25 teams. Just gonna wait for that live to come on. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Let me know if there's any issues, guys. If there are, and you might notice more, and I hope not, but if there are more, I'm not sure how I'm gonna fix that. Honestly, I'm gonna. I kind of deleted some stuff. To make sure I don't have too many frame droppage. I might have to delete all of my Internet Explorer type things so you can just make sure it'll work. I think I will do that from this point on. I'm not a big fan of doing that. Why? Because you guys on Omnet and you guys on YouTube too, I wouldn't be able to talk to you guys. And that is something I want to make sure I can do. The other thing is, though, it says 0 viewers right now. By the way, it was going away by before that. Wait, it's not live again. Yep. Okay, so I do have to check whether it's streaming, because if it's not, then I'm talking to nobody. Man, why is that happening? Let's see. It's not that I'm really late. It's just that I have a delay on purpose. So yeah, I'm just checking up on it. So it seems like it should be working. Whether it is working smoothly is the question. Okay. This is a new setup, as I kind of mentioned on the title page. I'm kind of hoping that this will be, working in the very future with everything. Wow. What is going on? Thank you, Iconic, again for the 100 bits. Again, I want to give you guys all that entertainment value, but damn, this thing is blowing up right now. I think, okay, I gotta, oof, yeah, that's right. That is right. This thing is not working the way I wanted to. I thought I was able to fix everything from last time. Here's the stream. So here's back to the game. That's good. But I can see that my screen's not working. But you can hear me, which is good. One step at a time, I guess. I'm going to try to get that webcam back up and running in a moment. If it will let me. Almost. Let's go. Jesus Christ. Why does it take so long? Okay, webcam. What's up, dude? Saying, hey, Crusader, what's up? Thank you for joining in. Okay, so we got this. We need this. Oh, no. I think I hit the wrong one. I did hit the wrong one. Okay. When everything went down. Okay, so things have went down. Man, this thing is just... Okay. We're back onto this scene. We're good, sort of. I am so confused about everything right now. I've like tested this out to the gills and it was working perfectly. I think just because I started live streaming, that's when things went wrong. Okay. Jesus. Okay, we're just gonna do this. All right, we're just gonna see if this works out. It should work out just fine, but that's what I keep saying anyway. We got 64 people alive for this one. Good luck to everybody competing. All these beautiful people. I don't know if you guys are all getting ready for PMCO or just wanting to play to compete, but I'm glad you guys are all here to compete with us. Or is it much better? It happens it to you. Is it happening to you? Oh. So he's asking Paolo to see if he has the same issues. According to my stream, there are some frame drops. And there was a point where the stream backed off and then came back. I don't know how this is going to work to continue spot. I'm pretty much running on optimal right now. I think maybe some of my overlays are too much. And I think what I'm going to have to do in the future is take out some of those overlays. I don't really need them. I think it just looks cool that way. But, you know, it's a lot more important to have the whole stream working than to have cool overlays. Because then I guess you'll just see them as pictures. It's not really what you want to see. Anyway, let's focus on the game. Thank you guys for all being here. Let's see what we got. We got El Pozo on the right of the plane, or on the right side when they're going south. That being said, it's kind of far. I don't know if any team's actually going to be able to make it there. I think they would. But anyway, there's a lot of other places you can go to. You got San Martin, Pecado, Los Leones, Chumacera. I think Los Higos is a bit too far away as well. El Azahar seems pretty far. But we'll see if any teams are going to be trying those moves to get to those places. We're going to look at any teams that overlap. That'll be the first place we head over to so we can see the action. That'll be my main focus in all of this. If you guys are new to the stream, first, welcome. Second, yeah, this stream is going to be about the action, where we can find it, and bring you guys to it. And that's how it works. That's typically how it works. Here's what do we have here? We got Yebate or Yebat, Legend, Ganami, and Luna all dropping down. And Team 16. Team 23 is close, but not that close. We're going to switch it up now to different teams outside here. Sorry, Connie, thank you for the 5 bits. Said Oopie, yeah, I think I deserve a lower bit count like that. I appreciate it too, by the way. Big shout out to Mr. Iconic for all the bits, and even though my stream I think is a little laggy. So we got Rage Quits over there, or I don't think Rage Quits is playing. I'm going to take a quick look and see if we can... Well, I'm sure I'm not going to fool around with it, to be honest. We're just going to kind of go through this. So they're moving back away. They're just probably going for the loot first. We have ASL here with Gouda, Tempest, Soreo, and Hawkeye. They have Team 20 next to them. I'm also going to quickly do this. Nighttime mode. Don't want too many text messages cutting through into this. So here's Mobile Warriors. It should be Mobile Warriors Chronic. We got Arrow, Slayer, what's that name there? PUBGM, and Ninja. Looks like Team 3's in front. So he's the one that was closest to him on Team 20, Slayer. But I don't know if he realizes how close he really is to the enemies right now. We're going to take a look over at Picado, as there seems to be action here. Sai and Lewis are both down and out. ProHub has 2 more people left, one being Shifty and the other being Zion. Let's head over to PMR, as that seems to be the cause of those 2 deaths right there. So we got Homicider. That's an interesting name. Never seen that before. Goldfish, Killer, and Daryl. As they, again, have the upper hand with the numbers 4v2. And I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about those 2 kills that they got in the initial start. Shifty to the right side, trying to find it. My entertainment. Got sponsors yet? We have partners, not for this one in particular, but we do have sponsors for our tournaments. All right, so we got the Elgato running twice. I just want to lower that and see what happens. Okay, so we need that Elgato up. And if we put down desktop audio, we still have the Elgato running. So again, I think this should do fine. If the sound doesn't work right, guys, the in-game sound, I think I just changed it where it's more clear. If I can see words or say words. Jesus. If it's more clear, let me know. If you can't hear it, let me know, and I will put it back to what it was before. I think it was doubling up. That's why I'm keeping it this way now. Again, this is a new setup, so there's going to be some one-offs that are just going to have to kind of go with it. There's a knock on Killer, if I can find him. So he's back here. Homicider is going for the revive. He has a handgun. Only a handgun, imagine. No, he has a shotgun too. I think that's a shotgun. Team 14 still doing pretty good up here. Again, they were the ones who have 2 people though. But they could handle it on their own. They have a good spot. This nice, big, tall building. Let's see if this is going on here. Team 20 facing off against Team 3. We got Mobile Warriors finally in this engagement that we were seeing moments ago. Hawkeye's getting awfully close to PUBGM. Slayer is knocked on that backside. Oozy shots from PUBGM, and he gets absolutely knocked down to the ground. And his 360's off, why not? He needs to heal up too. So Slayer just kind of dies off. I think that was Slayer that died off. His teammate, there must have been a teammate, because I thought he died based on time. So I thought maybe he had a teammate who was still alive. Maybe not. Take a look at PMR here. It's a bit of a delay in sound. It's odd. If it's a delay in sound for you guys too, let me know. Dynexor, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Got any sponsors yet? You probably wonder how much bits I have. About 200K. You have 200K bits? What do you do with all those bits? That's a lot. That's incredible. Sorry, I didn't refresh. Yeah, it's froze for me. It's okay now. Nice to meet you. Okay, so it's okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to take out some of these overlays. I think it's the overlays that are doing it, because I can't imagine my camera causing this issue, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. So we got 2, Shifty and Zion still hanging out at Picado against the enemies. We're gonna keep searching around, seeing if there's other people involved, getting involved. Right now, there's good separation between everybody. Indestructible on Team 13. We'll kind of switch over them, see what they're looking at. We got Sandwich, Zero, Toyin, and Chaco, all hanging on the north part by military. I think this is an excellent place to get a lot of good loot, and they obviously will, I assume, they'll have a car on top here that they can head down wherever they need to. The circle even has 2 of their players still in it. So they don't really have to even move far if they decide to just, you know, go anywhere. Here, what do we have here? We got McBadboy, of course, why not? Aya, Hydra John, and Buff for Eyes. Buff for Eyes, it's interesting. 0 kills for them, but everyone's still alive, so I'm assuming they haven't really gotten to any engagements yet. We got 55 people left still, and they're at La Cabrera. Let's take a look at El Pozo. We got Blood, Celeste, here we go. Blood, Celeste, Athena, and Wolfie trying to run it together. This is Team LMS. So let's see how they run it. Team 14 is getting close to another enemy. Oh, well, this is the same team. Same thing. Pro Hub still in the building. It looks like he's peeking every now and then. He doesn't want to make it too obvious and peek too much. But I think PMR doesn't really have that long range weaponry. You can see here Goldfish has an Uzi. He might have something on his back that can help out more. But for more or less, we have PMR probably looking to get out of here. They still have everybody alive. I think they know where the enemy is, but they're not quite going after it. Look at Mobile Warriors, a minute or something. Yeah, I got Pro Scrims going on in the background too. Cool. Got isn't BlueStacks a sponsor? BlueStacks is a sponsor, but not for this particular scrim. BlueStacks sponsors our Naked Riot, which happens on Fridays, and that's what creates that cool prize pool of $80 to $240. But this one's just a $20 prize pool. We wanted to give back with something that's not sponsored or anything, so that was the best way we thought to do it. All right, let's take a look here at RDM. RDM, Soap, Goose, Coco, and Monster. Looks like they're leaving the south and heading up north. They're going to probably take all that road all the way up, and I don't see them passing by anyone soon other than Team 18. But they might even want to stop at Monte Nuevo and kind of leave that before actually moving over to change it up. We're taking a look at Rage here. Let's take a look at Rage. We have Suicide, Pure, and Crisis. Let's take a look at where direction they're heading. They're heading straight north. There is a team on the right with PMR. They're kind of driving around it. They're going to continue moving along. Let's take a look here. RDM, back to RDM. RDM is the team that was from the south part going north, and they might have been getting into an engagement with Team 18 if they continue to hit that road. As you can see, Coco has divvied away from that road, but it's still possible that they find each other. You can see Coco really getting some air here. Let's see if he continues to land these. It's really hard to drive on these hills, no matter what vehicle, especially hard for the motorcycle, but it can get tough. You can kind of get snagged like that. You get pushed back. Take a look at Blade. I don't think we've seen them quite yet. We got Blade Villain, No Obita, and R24K. Good luck to you guys as you guys are heading up to the south. Or to the north, heading up to the south. Nope. Here's a ASL, they're driving around too. They're pretty middle. A lot of teams actually are middle. There's roughly 4 teams in this area. Let's see what Hawkeye does. He has a teammate in front of him. We're gonna head over to there and see what they see, as they're pretty much scouting the area in front. Looks like they're going to water treatment. Looks like Rayo's getting shot in the back. He's gotta hop this window and just gets inside. Away from PMR. Oh, he might actually, nope, he's good here. He went back to the side. I'm like, he might, if he stays on that stair, he might actually get hit, but he is going to heal. He looks like he's using bandages first. It's not a bad idea, especially even if you assume PMR is going to make a push here, which it would be unlikely. They have the time to use bandages to heal up and foresee them coming too. So Daryl is moving forward. I don't know where you're going though. There's a few options. There's a few options here. Take a look at team. I want to take a look at. I don't know who I want to look at. I want to see where the action will be. But where will that be? Team 10 is safe for sure. They got the whole northwest side to themselves, and nobody has that quadrant other than them. So it will be super tough for anybody to realize or to go over there, especially with these circles. You can see the fat part of this blue to white circle is on the right side. So people rotating around to the left is highly unlikely. Take a look at Team 6. Again, we have Homicider, Goldfish, Killer, and Daryl. I got sponsors, that's why I got 200k bits. Nice, Mr. Iconic. Norm, I suppose to donate, Norm, or is it Nor? Norm, I suppose to donate PUBG PC players, but I do what I please. Do what you please. Continue to do what you please. I like what you're doing as you please. Mr. Iconic with the extra 5 bits. Paolo, you play PUBG Mobile, says Mr. Iconic, and asking the question. Okay. Team 10, take a look at you guys. You guys are heading more to the enemies. You guys aren't afraid to go into further into this circle to see if you can find people, or maybe just to get a better position. But as I said before, this team has a really good spot in the northwest quadrant. They're still in the northwest quadrant. It's just that they've kind of moved toward the center just a little bit in order to possibly find enemies, I assume. ASL, let's take a look here with Hawkeye. He's looking down, possibly being able to see Team 17. As you can see, their tags were at the bottom there. Nobody has a hard look, maybe on the right side, but I don't think so. I think Hawkeye would be first to see him. It's just that he has this little extra hill on his left that makes it a little bit more difficult to see Rain or Roderick, especially Spray. He's not going to be able to find that. Take a look at Spray and what he's doing. He's actually heading away. Yeah, look how Spray is rotating right now. And there's shots from 3. He is taking shots downward at Team 17. Spray is actually the only one going up because his teammates were getting shot at. The other teammates kind of probably backed off, staying in the house. But Spray here, if he can flank this right well enough, which he seems to be getting stuck. The more he goes right, I think the better. And also, the more risky it will become because his teammates won't be able to shoot and see him at the same time to give him some extra protection that way. Oh, good shots from on Hawkeye, but Spray could not get the knock. Let's see if this grenade can do it. I would love to see the grenade make contact and go for the finish. But Hawkeye is backing to the right. He's trying to get closer to his teammates, and that seems to be working for this point right now. Hawkeye is rotating. You can see he is backing away. Definitely makes sense to do that. Spray probably doesn't have a clue yet, even though he drove off. You might be thinking he can hear that vehicle. I don't think he could. And so you can see that he's really being on edge here as he's rotating, moving in. He's hopping along, making sure he's not being too stagnant. What team is 23? Sure, let's take a look at who Team 23 is. Oh, wait, we got shots here at first. Let's take a look at Team 2. We got RDM here for Team 2. Team 18's in front of them. There's one right there on the right. Monster might not realize that as he's looking definitely across the way, but not in any particular spot. There's one getting shot and does get the shot off, does get a hit apparently because Vendum YouTube has lost some health, but it does seem like Monster took a few hits as well from what appeared to be an M16. Shots on the back as well. Because you have Weed who is knocked. Scarlet looks like he's starting the smokes. Weed is still downed. There is people in front of him now. RDM has 2 people who might be closing the gap. They're at the households here. It doesn't seem like they are. They're backing away. Do they have a vehicle back here? I don't think so. I think they're just backing away. I'm kind of surprised by that move, especially with all the work they put into getting that knock. They really rotated very well. But right now it does seem like Weed did get picked up and probably will heal himself up to hopefully close to 100%. Is P dead? I don't know who P is. Oh, okay, we're switching again. Oh, do we not switch fast enough? Team 16, there we go. Team 16, Team 4. Here's Pro Hub again. Still a 2-man squad. They lost 2 very, very early in this one. And there's a knock already on Shifty. I was trying to see who got knocked. But yes, Shifty is downed. And Luna is hopping to getting real close here. So Zion, you can see he's trying to throw these smokes to make it hard for Luna to see. It is going to be interesting to see whether Luna can... Wow, nice shots from Zion, getting the knock on Luna, as Luna was the closest one, but this could be a problem. You can see how there's the shots, and there's the instant kill as Gainami was able to finish it up. Now Luna's knocked, but that shouldn't be a problem. I don't think anyone's really close. Nope. So it seems like they'll get that revive without issue. Back over to Team 18 and Team 2. RDM was the one. I thought they were backing away, to be honest, but now they kind of got back up close and personal. So Team 18 has one player who's awfully close with the M16 in hand, Red Dot. Not my favorite gun, but maybe it's his. Good luck to the little panda, as he is really, really next to them. You have Coco, who's on the same cliff area, and just on the other side of it. That's pretty much it on that point. Monster here, he can possibly look around that bend and see Panda eventually. But there you go, another knock player, this time on Scarlet. Van Dum, YouTube probably going to go for that revival. And Monster puts a heavy hit with the Car 98 on the enemies. RDM's not looking good whatsoever. I mean, RDM's looking great. It is this team right here with Van Dum, YouTube being the only one standing. Scarlet is actually up again, but barely any help. Let's see if that can last. Shots fired, and down goes Van Dum. We saw Scarlet get knocked. Scarlet is back up, so that's why she is still alive. But the problem lies in that there's only, he's just shooting in that smoke. Monster and them have a feeling he's there. She is in here, and yet she is surviving. Hey, oh, I just got 2 knocks. No, Scarlet to your left. No, and down. I am so surprised Scarlet got those 2 knocks. Goose is down. That's a smoke. Good. I was like, Coco, I hope that's a smoke. And Monster's getting the revive. So RDM did a great job. They just could not finish with complete efficiency as they lost a player in that one. Scarlet really utilizing that smoke to its fullest potential and getting that kill. Got to get your points however you can, I guess. And thirsts in a desert map makes a lot of sense, I guess, since, you know, you're thirsty. I know, that was a bad joke. I got to come up with better jokes. I better remind myself to find better jokes. I'll mentally keep a note of that. Rage, Suicide, Pure, and Crisis looking down at what appeared to be, let's take a look. Yeah. So this is, ooh, Carly goes down. You still have Hips here. Interesting way to write that, Hips. You got Playboy, who's going for the heals right away. Rage is really far away. You can see, I think Pure might be the closest, and that is not that close. Putting on the heals at this moment, using the hills for cover. Suicide on the right, using the Mini. It looks like he's trying to get hits on Hip, but apparently for some reason he is not getting hurt at all. Team 11. Team 10, yeah, they're right next to each other. This is an excellent spot. Let's see what we can find. Shots downward, gets Athena knocked to the ground. Athena is really one that pushed forward. Probably will get thirsted by Playboy, unless the other teammates have something to do with it. They are a little bit bunched up here, as apparently Celeste is down now as well. Athena does get thirsted out. You have Blood, who's hanging close to Celeste here. A grenade, a little too far, and Wolfie gets taken out. I guess, where did that come from? I think it must have came from the third party from A1 here with Spray, Roderick, and Rain. Iron Sight was already out of the match, but that was a hell of a third party, super long distance, and they are certainly going to earn those kills with a little help from across the way. Take a look at Team 25. They're driving to the right. Iron Sight from LY is moving along. Hollow Sight, Trickster, and Magician just passing by Team 16 without a care in the world. And apparently Team 16 saying, hey, we give you guys a free pass, go for it. Unless they're going to take some shots downward now. Here they go. There's the shots on Iron Sight. I think just a little bit lag behind it. That car a little bit more. That car is probably not going to be used anytime soon. Legend's got to be careful with the response shots. You can see they're all in there, and it only takes one of them to kind of shoot back. So Legend does go in the prone spot at the hill. Ganami is trying to head in as well. A little bit problematic though how far you are in that blue zone. You got a minute before it starts closing once again, and that will cause some extra distance there on the board. So I think we have Legend, who's just got a knock on Iron Sight. Well done from this distance. Let's see if maybe Hollow goes for that revival. Probably will. There he is. Yep, there he is. They're all on the stairwell. He's trying to take some shots. Get a few minutes, that door opening. He's gonna shoot right through it, but he ran out of ammo. I think he would have had some nice shots if he was able to continue. They're hiding behind that stairwell now to get that revive. They don't want to take any chances of bringing up their player in the wrong spot. So that's why this spot was working, and it did work. I'm so glad Latency is not in here. They always dominate, says Tasty Gaming. They are a really good team. I would love to see them compete more and more in our scrims. What do we have here? Team 2. 5 minute? Yeah, 5 minute delay. Team 6 is up there. There's the Real. The Real is definitely up there. We have RTM, who has gotten a squad wipe. As you can see, they have 4 kills on the board. Goose, Coco, Monster are left away with Soap. So Soap is no longer... Here's Blade. Blade has 3 people. I'm kind of surprised they're... Oh, can they stop here? It might be just enough in the zone. Maybe not. I'm not quite sure. But you can certainly tell that PMR is in zone, and they have RDM right in front of them. Wow. One team's actually passing right by. You can see how look how close he is to RDM right now. Blade Nobita is super close right now. I think the hills is just enough for him to be hidden. I think Coco might have recognized that. He's going to throw that grenade up. If he can get it far enough, that could put... it was not far enough, but it was on the line. And you can see here, Nobito's trying to get away, trying to drive it with the motorcycle. He's going to head around, but he's heading straight to PMR and gets absolutely annihilated off that bike like a clothes hanger. Damn, taken down. So that would be it for him. Team's still alive. They got 2 people still left, but this is definitely more of a battle between RDM and PMR. So PMR standing for Premier. So you got Nitro, Wolf here for the P team. Rush and Tasty are out. Wolf actually is out now. I didn't realize that just happened. So Nitro has to do this on his own, trying to get into zone. He's got a good side to it, I think. These hills are going to give him some excellent cover, I think, at the same time. And he's kind of away from a few people. That being said, this map is known for its long-distance shooting, so just because you have space away might not be enough. You got to make sure you're going to be hidden in crevices if you really want to stay away from anybody's shots. So you got Buff, 4 Eyes, we got McBadboy. They're all still alive on this team. They have a really good chance of winning this. They have 3 people. The problem is they don't have the zone, and Team 17 might be causing some bodyguard issues. You got Spray and Roderick for A1. They have, it looks like, a few issues from multiple angles that they seem to be most worried about, but they should be most worried about Team 11, who is coming up this, or coming down this hill right now. You can see all the smokes that are being thrown. I don't know if they have any vehicles back there. I don't believe they do. I didn't see any as I was going around, but they should. They absolutely should, because this map definitely requires vehicles, just like a buggy right there, to get from A to B. The zone is huge, and on top of that, the zone moves very quickly. So you want to make sure you can move. The other thing is, it's such an open space on this map. You make sure you drive, because running in this open map just would cause you to be a moving target, an easy moving target at that. So Team 3, they're going to get shot on the left. Cryos gets the knock, but Hawkeye, I thought Hawkeye was able to win that one, but no, Cryos takes the win on that one. So Team 15 now has this whole compound to themselves. They might be taking shots against Legacy up here. Magician and Trickster with the VSS, at least Magician does. Let's see if he takes shots at Playboy. Doesn't quite find the shots he's looking for. Buff 4 Eyes just got the knock on A1 Roderick. Let's zoom in on this, because it looks like this might be their last leg here. John needs to heal, does not heal, and is getting hammered in that blue zone from gunfire and the blue zone itself. You can see here, Buff 4 Eyes does hop in here, and it looks like they're going to take the gas station. The gas station is not going to be the end-all be-all, though. PMR has people around on all angles here. They're getting shot from multiple sides. It looks like Rogan wants to blow this up so he can hide behind it. Not a bad idea. He has a pretty middle circle, and they have this little cliff to prevent them from shots from from both angles. So that's really good. It's just a matter of what are you going to do from that point going forward. All right, so we got RTM Monster. I think you're still alive, right? Oh, you are knocked. So you are not going to survive. I don't think Goose is going to make it in time. Goose! Nope, that is not going to work. Driving into zone. Is there somebody here? I feel like I'm missing somebody here, but maybe not. Okay, I must be out of my mind. So Legacy is shooting across the way at another team that is on the edge of the zone. You can see all these shots, and it looks like Playboy has been knocked. Grenade from iCarly to Brohub Hips gets the knock. Right now the blue zone is being detrimental to health. The zone is super small, so it's going to make it really difficult to survive in the blue zone from this point forward. You got to move to your next position, and they're trying to figure that out right now. They got absolutely hurt in this car. This car's about to blow. Luckily he gets out. No, he doesn't. I was going to say luckily he gets out and survive, but no. It blows up next to him and he dies out as well. So bad rotation, but I mean, it's hard to say whether there was a better option at that point. All right, what do we have now? All right, so we got Team 11. Okay. So it looks like Bufferize wants to get healed up. The zone, the smoke here is indicating that there's players, and there certainly are. You have iCarly, I believe. iCarly. Going on hips. I mean, getting the hips picked up. No longer bleeding out. Does get back up to 75%. iCarly rotating to the right, staying low, which is obviously a dangerous move. Doesn't pay out. It kind of didn't. There's the explosion from Hips. Hips gets a lot of knock there. Flat, 2 people down. There you go. They got the third. So in all, they do get the squad wipe, but this is really problematic. RDM is cutting in, and they're saying, hey, we want a piece of this tango. We want to dance well. And Goose might get a look as he does hit. Can he survive this? Taking shots. Wow, they do not get the knockout, but it just seems to be a matter of time. Coco's really close. He doesn't know exactly how far he went. He doesn't know he went behind the car. Maybe he does now. And there he goes. He gets the finishing shot. So well done for RDM. They got a lot of kills too, so I'm sure they're going to be on the leaderboard no matter what, from rank and from points. But here, Coco with 3, Monster with 3, Goose with 3, and 1 from Soap. Team total of 13. 13 kills, first place. Can't say you want much better than that. We got iPlayboy, iCryos, iCarly, and Hips as well. This team has a ton of kills as well. They have 12 all in all, so I'm sure they've secured a good second place so far. And then we have Ayua, or Aya, with 2, 5 for McBadboy, and 1 for Buff for Eyes. Makes it a team total 6, 7, 8 total. So that's your top 3. Don't go anywhere, guys. We will be talking about a lot of different things about PUBG Mobile. I want to go over. I also want to talk to you guys about anything you guys want to talk about, right? So I'm just going to go through this remaining players here. We got Legacy. Nice job getting a few kills here. Trickster with 3. Team total of 6. PMR Premier has a few as well. 5 total kills, 3 from Killer alone. A1 has 3 total kills. Rage with 1 kill. Nitro, Rush, Wolf, and Tasty coming up with 0 kills. ASL with a ton. Nice job from Gouda with 5. A team total coming in with, I believe that is 9. Yeah, 9 kills. We got TH coming in. How many you guys got? 3 kills. Blade comes in with 0 as a 3-man squad. TR, or LMS, coming in with 0. What else do we have here? Panda, Scarlet, Vendum. I believe I'm pronouncing it right, but I don't want to. I want to make sure. Let me know. And Weed up there as well. 1 kill for them. Indestructible with 0 kills. Pro Hub with 1 kill from Zion. Mobile Warriors with 2. Yep, 2 kills. And Tiger Nation with 0 last there. So I'm gonna screenshot this just to make sure we have it, and then we'll move on. We're gonna have match number 2 coming up soon. And again, I want to hear from you guys. Which team do you think will win it all? Would love to hear your thoughts. I forgot to pick a team, actually. I usually do. before every match I pick a team. I will cheat this one out, and I'm gonna take a look at the team list. Let's do that. Let's take a look at the team list. Let's see. I'm just gonna like randomly pick because I feel like it'd be too cheating if I picked one now knowing who's like the leaders right now and who's not. So what I'm gonna do for this time around, I'm gonna randomly pick one with my eyes closed, and I gotta make sure I'm hitting the screen. All right, there's the screen. All right, I'm just gonna pick here. That is Los Mercs on team 16. I hope they're in the room, by the way. I think we had like 65 people, which isn't a lot. So I'm not sure what happened today, but hopefully they're in it. I don't think I saw them in it, but we'll see. So RDM Rogue saying, let's go RDM. Looks good so far. RDM did great so far. And obviously they got first place and with 13 kills. So I think the most kills, first place. So obviously looking pretty solid, obviously. So these are the teams again. Let me know who you think is going to win. This channel, I thought that's what happened. I'm gonna make, oh, there we go. It's back. All right. Okay. So appreciate everyone hopping in. Thank you guys for joining in. I like that. I like that a lot. If you guys have anything to say it in chat. I would appreciate it. I would love to talk to you guys more, as that is what I want to do with you guys. All right. So what I want to talk about in general before, because I do have a few minutes delay, so I'll know that anything you guys say will catch up. But I will type back to you guys. But first, I want to talk about PMCO. We finished the first weekend of PMCO. I think 4 matches for each map. So what was that? 16 matches total. I'm having a really good time with it. I think this is one of the to me, this is one of the more fun tournaments, big tournaments, I should say, that I've done. Mostly, thank you for the host, by the way, Keegan. I really do appreciate it. Dude, thank you for the follow. And I'm just going to quickly, because I always want to make sure I shout out correctly. If I miss your shout out, if I miss shouting out your team or your name, let me know. Saying hello, I joined, just letting you know. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate it, Keegan. That being said, PMCO, to me, is one of the most fun tournaments because it has all the maps, and it really helps you determine which map you do best on. And that's something I always try to figure out myself. Like, I don't know if it's just because I do classics in this one and not a lot of people do classics in this map, meaning Miramar. That's one reason. Miramar isn't a place a lot of people play in TPP, especially on that map. So I don't know if when I'm going into Miramar, whether it's just a lower like quality of players, or do I just do better in that map in general? So I think this kind of opened my eyes to a lot of things. Naked Esports is doing very well. We have Naked Guy, myself, Naked Kurt, Naked Onage, and Naked Shane, 5-man team running it, and we are within the top 100 in Sandhawk and Erangel, and then we're not doing top 100 in Miramar and Vikindi. Vikindi is one of my favorite maps, and I think from a team standpoint, Miramar is one of our favorite maps. It's not necessarily my favorite map, but I think as a team, we really like Miramar, and we are not doing well on. Yeah, we're not doing well. I was going to sugarcoat it, but we are not doing well on those maps. What we are doing really well, though, which kind of surprised me, I thought it would be the other way around, is Erangel and Sandhawk. Sandhawk we despise the most out of any map, and that especially in TPP, by the way. I despise the hell out of it, but yet we are doing the best in that one, I think. Erangel might be better. I'm not sure which one's better. They're pretty even. But all in all, it's been a blast. Iconic, thank you for the 5 bits. I appreciate that again. Iconic has been excellent. I hope you guys all follow Mr. Iconic. I don't know who you're sponsored by. Feel free to say it. I mean, I'm sure they would love to have people know who they are, who's ever sponsoring these bits. But thank you, first and foremost. Thank you, whoever's sponsoring, to give you those bits to send. And And there's one other thing I want to say, but I forgot, so I'm just going to forget about it. RDM Rogue is saying is going to win it all. RDM is going to win it all. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. RDM obviously has advantage so far, but we'll see if RDM can finish. There's still 2 more matches coming up, so we still haven't gone through half of these matches. There's still got time for another team to rise up from the ashes. I think the team that got second place, and I don't remember who they are, but they had the second most kills, so they're like right behind RDM in that respect, from a points respect. Everyone else, I think everyone has a good chance. I don't think anyone's really out of the ballpark quite yet. The reason I say that is because no one had like a 20-point kill. 13's a lot, don't get me wrong, but I think for the most part, 13 is kind of middle ground for first place. It's still, obviously, as I said, it's still a lot, but it's not like 20. It's not like 25, where you think, wow, right off the bat, the only way to lose it if you die in the first. Like, you know, like RDM still can do well, and another team can do even better and still win. That's a possible outcome still. So we'll see. We'll see if that's the case. Can I play? This is a registered event. So if you are, what's the word? If you are registered to compete in our Discord, you can play. But if you're not registered, you cannot compete. Every week we host these. So if you want to compete next week, Mondays, we also have Fridays. We have Tuesday COD Mobile. If you ever want to compete in our events, you have to register. And it's all free. You just have to be in our Discord server and register your team. Simply put. For Fridays, though, for the Naked Riot, which is sponsored by BlueStacks, and we definitely encourage everybody here to register for that one because, well, we wanted to partner up with a company that, one, recognize what we're trying to do and really wants to help us out. And they seem to be that, and we've been dealing with them for a very long time. We're super happy with them. And then the other thing is they want to provide you guys with a prize pool of $80 to $240. So I think that's pretty awesome. I don't know anybody else who's doing that to that level every week, by the way. Like, it's not like you have 3 weeks to compete for $80 to $240. It is one day, and we have it every week, that you have a chance to win $80 to $240, depending on how many people join into the room. So if you have 100 people into the room, it'll be a $240 prize pool. The minimum it'll ever be is $80 prize pool, so that's like $20 per player. I think that's more than anybody else is doing, especially on a weekly basis. Correct me if I'm wrong. Finally, doing okay in PMCO. I mean, PMCO is a tough one. PMCO has completely changed their structure, and I agree with it more. Because I think what it used to be, right? If it was like a top 100, kind of like the crew challenge, top 100, all Erangel, and you would compete for just for the top 100 there. I didn't really like it. I didn't like that way of doing it. And it was also your best 8 out of 12, I think. Best 8 out of 12. And I think that's the same as crew challenge. I just didn't like that structure. I think it encourages people to really be too overly aggressive to a point where you're just looking for kills. And that was, I think, unrealistic from what PUBG Mobile is supposed to stand for. It's supposed to stand for both kills and rank. I think that was just a little too much. So I like the way they have it now. I'm not sure how the ranks are all going to be panned out. There's really no rule book for it. If anyone can give me the rules, a rule book for PMCO, I would totally appreciate it and read it from cover to cover. But I haven't seen anything that says like, all right, the top 100 in the first round on each map will move on to X. Like it says the time and what each is. Like semifinals will be in certain month, the finals will be in a certain month, and championship round will be in a certain month. But it doesn't say anything about like how do you actually qualify for each round. I haven't found a rule book for it. I've looked online. I've spent like hours actually looking it up. I just couldn't get it. Anyway, if you guys found it, let me know. Larry, thank you for joining in. You changed your name? Is that the same Larry or a different Larry? Good job first game, says Rogue. Yeah, I mean, that was excellent. All right. I have nothing really else to say. We're going to start match 2 very shortly. Make sure I'm in the right spot. Usually it takes like 10 minutes after the room is open. So I don't know how long we've been in the room. What do we have? How many people? 65 people. I think we had 65 in the first match. So I wouldn't be surprised if it stays that way. I'm not sure who's missing. There's a few teams missing, which is really odd. This is probably one of the lower outcomes we've had. I'm not sure why, but it is. Maybe because of PMCO, maybe people feel like they want to more focus on that. I mean, that makes sense, but we have a lot of teams on the wait list. Remember, guys, we have a lot of teams on the wait list that want to compete. There was a lot of teams that say, hey, if anyone says that they can't make it, let us know. And that's always what we do. But, I mean, you guys got to let us know if you guys are not competing. And it's on you guys. It's going to be okay. We are top 50 on Sandhawk and Miramar, and just above 100 on the other 2 maps. That's good. That's solid. I mean, I think for Naked we're like 200 and something for the other 2 maps, and then top 100, around 50 and 60. I don't know which is which, but around 50 and 60 for the other 2 matches or maps. So you actually have one of them that we're in the 100 with you guys, and then the other one, no. The other one, not so much. Cough, cough, poison. Didn't know it was my map. That makes it a lot more difficult. Alright, we got Aaron go this time around. Alright, let's just switch over the scene here. Super laggy. I gotta fix it. I thought I fixed it, actually. I spent so much time. You don't know how much time I've spent trying to see, like, okay, we have the CPU. If we just take this out, will it cause too much issues? No? Okay, we're gonna keep that in. There was so much micromanaging this, and now that it's like, time is gone, the stream just wants to be like, nope, all that time you did just a moment ago, or, nah, we're not gonna keep that whole thing on, so. Anyway, I'm still got some tweaks. This plane line's not looking too shabby. It does have Georgia pole, which is a huge hot drop for a lot of teams. Wouldn't be surprised to see maybe 3, if not 4 teams hop in that direction. Pachinki's right there, always a good place to drop for hot droppers. Rozhawk is there. One of Naked Esports' most favorite spots. Severny is a good spot, I think, as a kind of away from the action, still being able to loot pretty well. So we have a few, I'm just trying to see. So we have a few going to Georgia Pole. Nobody apparently is going to North George unless Tasty and his team is heading there in Team 23. But what we're going to focus on is this huge mesh of teams at Pachinki. His Cryos just dropping down now. He has an enemy in front of him. He saw him, and he's got to make sure he gets his own gun first. He has a handgun. That's not really going to cut it. Let's see what you have right now. He has a handgun as well. So we got a ton of handguns. No real significant guns by far yet. All right, we got a UMP. That's a step up. Now, I feel like we're stepping up in order too. Uzi, I like the Uzi better than the UMP, so I think that's a step up again. It obviously can't have a scope on it, but I think it's one of the best guns in there. I'm a big fan. I don't know if you guys know. Super fan. Let's see, what do you got? You got a handgun as well, or shotgun? Shotgun, different gun altogether. I am not a big fan of any shotgun. I know a lot of people who are, and they live and die by it, but me, I would much rather live away from it. I'm not willing to die with that shotgun. I guess no one's willing to die with a gun, but no, I'm not willing to risk with the shotgun as much as maybe others would. So I thought we had more teams here, but did they just get taken down? I was kind of rotating around to kind of introduce people, but I think we had a team that is either left or got taken out. So we have PMR still, who are Premier. Team 15, who did excellent, by the way. They had Playboy, Arisa, I think that's a different player, Carla, and Cryos. Playboy with a Mini, who just changed it out for an M4. We're also going to try to focus on everything else. I don't want to miss anything. Oh, Kameshki. How does Kameshki have love for multiple teams? That's actually really weird to see. But Severny, that's where we're going to go next, because we have 2 teams here. Scarlet, Little Panda, Vendum. Scarlet getting hammered in one shot as he was trying to get away from it, gets knocked down. This is the initial knock here puts him at a big disadvantage. Obviously, Team 16 feels the momentum. Scarlet still trying to get back. Seems to be working, actually. Oh, Vendum cannot get these shots off right, and the SLR coming in to finish up the case. You can see Gainami doing the really good move there as he ran out of bullets for his M4. He didn't want to be stuck out there while reloading, so what he does is change his weapon to the SLR and gets the knockdown. Oh, little Panda gets hammered by Legend here. Where did he go, by the way? I kind of lost him. Is he still back here? I am lost. Did they take him? Oh, he took them all out. All right. So Little Panda, I thought, was able to get back here, but apparently not, as he is out. So that is it for all of that. Severny is theirs for the taking. Back over to Pachinki, as it seems to have gotten a bit close. Goldfish is not. Arisa gets hit hard and trying to stay low. Grenade in there would be excellent by any player that's close. I think the reel's too far. It would be great for Killer to do it if he had one. But who you have? Homicider. Such an interesting name. I always think of Homicider. I'm not sure whether to think of Homicide or Cider. Both are, one's really bad, the other is really good, and you know, I guess it's just that type of wordage. All right, so it looks like PMR, they're just kind of getting their teammate back and ready before making an extra move. Okay, I was like, why is it black? Arisa, who is kind of, can't really rotate out of here unless you use the smokes. And I think that's exactly, yep, that's exactly what you're going for. Wants to get to a better spot. It doesn't want to be stuck here, waiting for PMR to possibly push him. So you see Playboy and Carly are backing away. Arisa is trying to back away. Seems to be not working. I was going to say the other, but no. And Playboy's kind of, you know, I thought Playboy was going to be coming back, but apparently not. If they have a car up here, they can rotate and possibly pick up Arisa. You see PMR, they obviously are a little bit cautious because they heard the gunshots at these houses right in front of us. So they probably are thinking, if we just run forward, we might get knocked by them. That being said, Arisa doesn't have much time left. Can Arisa get picked up? No! No, they're not going to be picked up. I didn't even see those shots where they came from, but apparently from over there, possibly from one of the PMR members. That is rough. I thought there was going to be having a chance, but no, that chance was swiftly put out. That is not the case. Let's switch over. Good luck to Indestructible, says Ginger Snap. All right, we got Dark, Nitro, Tasty. All right, Dark, Nitro, and Tasty. They got North George. They also have a team next to them at North George with Mobile Warriors, but they have a farther side. I don't think either team knows that the other is there unless they found themselves in the very middle or very beginning to land there. But they're just way too far to actually take legit shots to the point where it'll cause some damage. Looks like Celeste. I thought Celeste was actually on the other side of that hill, which would have been very, very bad idea. But here's Naked Celeste with Blood, Athena, and Wolfie. They're kind of put this team together, LSM, to see if they can do it. Good luck. All right. Make sure I have my audio working right. I think so. Yeah, we got audio working. I'm also trying to see where the enemies are. I don't see like here's shots from Team 3. ASM ASL. This might be the first time we're seeing ASL. It looks like they are getting these shots away. Can they get a knock? They're not able to buy a basket with that one as Gouda. Gouda had a lot of kills in Miramar. We'll see if that takes place here as well. They have 0 right now. Here's Zed. I think he's a little hill glitched. I think they still see him, but they can't quite hit him. Dynexor says good luck to Cryptic. Yep, that is RDM. That's the RDM team, Cryptic. Tiger Nation, Peter has rotated to the right. If he can get a knock, I think that's his goal here. You know, if you don't want to put yourself exposed by shooting unless you know you're going to get a knock. That's at least my thoughts on this by watching thousands of hours with the scrims. If you're unsure you're going to get a knock, then you probably shouldn't take these shots because he doesn't have a car to get out of here unless he has a car back here. Let's take a quick look and see if he does. He does. Okay, so he can take those shots. He also has to be careful here. And so even going back to those houses could be a dangerous move. So it does seem like he's finally taking those shots on his right. So while this is going on, I do want to see what's happening here as well. You can see Arrow. He has, and the whole Mobile Warriors team has been shifting more and more to the east side. That's exactly where the enemies are. So right now, we'll see if that will create a battle, which I would love to see. We have Nitro inside the house. This house. If I can, there he goes. I'm like, well, I'm going through so many walls. Arrow has gotten awfully close. This is not really great for the position for Arrow. Nitro would be on his south side or his back side. You can see that's the rotation you want to do because he was kind of metaphorically being sandwiched in. Oh, he's right above him. He jumps out. Oh, he doesn't realize he jumped out either. And he gets taken down. His teammates though coming around, gets the knock. Does not let him escape and doesn't especially let him thirst Arrow. So you can see here Sniper's waiting for Arrow as he wants to pick him up first. Nitro will probably get picked up by Tasty as they have made their way back to help out their teammate. And he has hopped out, so that's actually a really good spot. I would have assumed he would be in that building if I was the enemy. So if the enemy does push into the house, I think they have the advantage here. They're going to back away even more. So where is everybody? You got Dark, who's kind of away from it all. Nitro's trying to get the heals in. Grenades cutting in. If that hurts, it does not. But it was super close to it. Nitro is trying to boost up now. Molly's being thrown into the house. Just on the wrong corner of that house, though. Nitro's trying to use the M4, but he gets taken down once again. And now his teammates are going to throw these smokes or grenades, possibly to get a knockout. I'm surprised we don't see a big rush for Mobile Warriors right now, as I thought that would be the case after getting another knock. And he's getting shot through, I don't guess, the door there. And there's another one. There's the instant. They're still shooting, but there's nobody there. Looking around now. I don't see... Oh, what's going on here? Team 2 going to Watertown. RDM is here, but you also have LMS here as well with Athena, Blood, Celeste, and Wolfie. Wolfie on top of the roof. Looks like they're still looting up. That's a bold move. I don't think they realize that an enemy has just closed in the gap here. As maybe RDM doesn't realize that either. We'll see if that is the case. The Wolfie is getting shot. Wolfie's trying to get inside. Does get inside with literally 1% health left. One more shot would have definitely done her in, and that could have caused a cascading effect on the whole team.
but the fact that it wasn't knocked is going to hold RDM just a little bit to the point where they realize, you know, we didn't get a knock in that. We should realize that there's other players that could be coming in to the woodwork. So RDM, good shots, but not good enough. Athena rotating to the right. Trying to look in. Can't see anyone at the main building in front of her, but they are just a building over. She can hear those shots and doesn't want to overly peek. Gotta be careful with the movements. They are crossing now into the water, away from the building. Coco is rotating and does make it through Athena's firing squad move. Let's get a more aerial view to see exactly where everyone is. Celeste is down from the long range M16 shots as Coco and Soap are the ones continuing to push forward. Athena has a good angle on her side. If she can hold that while RDM may be trying to head over to the rest of the team, that could really work out quite well. Just taking a quick look at everything else. I think this is still the map we want to see. Where's I see there she is. Oh, Athena. Man, it looks like this team has been absolutely getting hurt badly by RDM, but RDM only had one knock throughout all of that. And there's a knock across the way, and they go for the thirst on Soap. See Goose here. Goose has a SLR. Looks like he's decided to back away. Kind of surprised by that move, especially with the rest of the team still in the water area. And maybe they're leaving as well. We'll see Coco. He's just hiding out in the house for now. And then Monster is backing away. Yep. Or rotating to the left. This could be a cool side to take. That's going to kind of keep LNS from kind of rotating from one angle to another. As you can see here now, they're getting kind of surrounded. Monster's right there. There's Monster. It is FPP, so you have to hard peek it in order to see it. And I think Athena might have seen the gun barrel as she shifted away. There's Monster. Ooh, but Athena is the one that actually gets hurt from that one. Wasn't ready for it, and she has luckily backed away fast enough. Here's Wolfie in the water, creeping up closer and closer to Monster's side. Celeste on the left. Coco's something to worry about there. All right. We have, what, 49 people. Good luck to Cryptic. Good luck Indestructible. Mobile Warriors, Cryptic. Yep. And yes, Team Cryptic wiped them. Oh. We have a knock on this side as well, and it looks like a push is in order as well. They're going up to the house, and they're going to thirst. RDM, who seem to have had the better start in this engagement, had things completely changed as Goose and Coco are the only ones left on the team, and they are backing away from that. So they arrived, I think, feeling confident, but they're going to go away with a shorter amount of people. Take a look at Team 13. I know they're kind of far, but they were taking shots. I'm wondering what's going on down here. We got Panda, Bunny, and Coco. Oh, here's a drop. It looks like it's already been taken. Excuse me. Whatever it was in there must have been good because everything, literally everything was gone. Take a look at Rage. We have Crisis, Astastic, Suicide, and Pure as they're at Ruins area. Looking at all sorts of angles here. These houses are interesting. I'm not sure how to think of... Wow, you guys got a lot of cars. It's like MTV Cribs. Look at all my cars. I got my buggy. I got a Dacia. I guess those aren't really MTV type of cars. But anyway, they got a lot. That's what I'm saying. It looks like RDM Coco's car. A little worse for wear. It seems like that is caused by A1. This car's about to explode as well. A1 is probably not going to make a push. You can see all the open space in between the two teams. It would just be a little bit risky. Not only to, you know, if you feel like you can take out RDM by pushing, they might not even want to do that because there could be a possibility of third parties. Now they do have vehicles here, and I'm wondering if they're thinking about taking them. That's a whole other thing to worry about. I'm going to switch up to Team 9 as they have gotten closer to this and hearing all the gunshots. That might be what caused Pure, or not Pure, but another player from A1 to get knocked. Pure is knocked, but on the range side. And Ninja's back there as well, but that's a whole nother story, I guess. They are shooting the tires out of those cars. They still have this buggy, but the buggy obviously only holds 2 people. Not something you definitely want to be utilizing. You see here, Coco's trying to find the enemies. I don't think he realizes how far to the left they actually are. Or maybe they just want to move by foot and get away from it all. Yes, all FPP, correct. That is correct. This is the second match. Who won the first one? RDM. And they are still alive for this one. They're just a 2-person squad. So RDM is rotating through the ruins. You have Rage, who has no idea that they went by, so they are still focused on A1. Pure has a 2-time scope on an M16. Again, I'm not a big fan of the M16. Unless they use it for a sniper, it's a whole different case, but... He's trying to find them, but he can't quite get the eyes on the right spot. Let's take a look at this. I think we have, yeah, 2 teams really close. Blade has a knocked player now. Villain is knocked as well, so Striker and Villain are down. No Obedo, who's over here, is alive, and he's looking over at iCarly and Playboy, as it's a 2v1 right now. I don't think he's going to get these revives, and he's going to throw a smoke, I guess. Shoot it. Take it. Yeah, what a good shot with the Car 98. He's got a headshot with that one too, indicated from the kill feed. And Playboy's trying to hide by moving back and forth, but that will not be the case. Obito's going to get the thirst. Might not be the desert map, but they've been out here for a few minutes now. Eventually, you're going to get thirsty. We got iCarly, who is left on her own. Possibly going after Blade, possibly staying put. I think she's trying to figure out while she goes and see how it works out. Now she's going to throw a grenade at the vehicle. That's definitely on a perfect vehicle hit. You can see a lot of damage now that's smoked up, and I don't think they're going to use that or want to use that. They certainly could. It would work just fine until a few shots. A few extra shots will definitely put it down. So you can see here Carly's thinking, all right, blue zone's here. Car's almost destroyed. We're going to move out. I would actually, they probably will take the vehicle, but they probably won't take it too far. Or not. The blue zone should be hurting more than, it should be hurting quite a bit. Not to the point where it'll really kill you, but it'll hurt. And they're pretty far away from it as well. PMR, look at Homicider. Ooh, Goldfish. It looks like they have enemies as they're driving by. Yes, they do. Rage Pure is down. Goldfish gets the thirst. Enemies on their blue side. Rage still has players there. These 2 teams have been battling for a bit on a different spot. So it seems like PMR did a really great job rotating to blue, outside the blue zone, while Rage kind of took their time, too slow, as they're trying to get in. Now, a grenade in that spot would be probably the best thing to do. Whether Crisis has a grenade is another question. I wish I want to stay here, honestly, to see what happens here, but looks like a decider. Gets Crisis, Suicide, gets Killer. Barely any health on the Rage side. This is hard to do. Working the blue zone like this. Astastic stays alive. Grenade. Oh, that's going to do it. At least Astastic. There you go. He had barely any health. I knew that was going to be the case. And shots on Suicide. That's it. Premier gets the squad wipe, finally putting them down and having a total of 11 kills so far. And we still have 28 people left. Are you kidding me right now? This is going really well for Premier. They still have everyone alive. Health is a little low, but they can certainly put those on now. So all in all, it's looking fantastic. RDM, you have Goose and Coco. As I said, they won the last match. So as long as they survive, I think, even with 0 kills, that will keep them in the lead. Now, it may not, but it would certainly keep them in contention for first as like a top 3 team. I'm trying to get off this scene. There we go. Okay, let's see. Legacy. We haven't seen Legacy at all, and it makes sense. They have 0 kills, fully healed up. I think they've been playing the blue zone, trying to work their way to first place that way, safety first. iCarly, on the other hand, is a complete opposite. All of the teammates dead. I mean, yes, you are playing it safe at this point, but you kind of have to. There's no real option other than to play this one safe. So you can see here, iCarly is just trying to get in softly. There you go. Great show, by the way. Long time ago, but great show if anyone knows that reference. Blade on top. Ooh, look at that beautiful zone change for Blade. This is excellent. They're the ones who had 2 people knocked, and Nobita was able to get a kill to hold their teammates together to stay alive, and that apparently paid off quite a bit. Now, it looks like Alchemist has their sights on Blade, and Obito might be seen. Playzone is actually getting Premier pretty badly. Premier was a team that I thought would have a really good chance, but I think, I don't know what happened. The blue zone seemed to, or something happened to them. Looks like Magician's hurt a bit, and you can see Trickster now getting shot. He's going to try to stay low behind the rock and the cars. And that is from the Blade standpoint. Legacy Hollow Sight is getting up this hill where Blade is, right above him. And he's going to take this car. He also is getting shot from the opposite side with A1. A1's right in front of him. Hollow, I don't think you have any options. This is not, yeah, that's not the option we're looking for from you. So you can see Legacy still has players, but they're hurt back there. A1 Spray. Looks like he's trying to stay behind this buggy. There's enemies inside this building. What kind of throw is that? Look at that. No, it's not a bend. Anyway. AS1. Looks like they're throwing smokes or grenades. Maybe a little bit of both. There you go. There's the smokes for you. They are so close. You can see here, Dareal's just going to drive in, but he's going to head right next to A1 and the rest of them. And Dareal is going to get away with this. It seems so. Look at it. He doesn't even take a scratch as his health is still 100%. Surprisingly, he kept going on this, and there's already a team up there actually with on Blade. So Legacy just got a knockout. I think that was an instant kill too. So they're going to get everything from here. I thought Blade would have, this is probably one of the best spots to hold from this circle as you have the high hill. I'm kind of surprised they were letting that go to Legacy now. Trickster is still knocked. I don't know if they're going to go back for him. They should. He has pretty good health. And probably is his first knock because his health is going really slowly down. You just need to get a vehicle to cut down to pick him up and then come back up. Now, if they heard Dareal, that would be a different story. And they probably want to go after him first. But I don't think they did. What's going on over here? Demon Polar. As I haven't seen them at all in this scrim until right now. And it looks like, what is that? Dao is out of the match. Polar is still alive. Trickster's right in front. And you can see Magician was trying to get close, and there was a kill, a thirst, or an instant. That was a thirst. Iron Sight has the reel right in front of him. And this is going to be a good one for Iron Sight. Gets the reel, and that's it. That was an instant kill. Legacy, though, they had players, but it looks like Magician, Trickster, and Hollow Sight are out of the match. So he's going to try to do this on his own. Demon Polar, as you can see, he's trying to do the exact same thing. Try to head over there, but it looks like there was a kill there. Let's take a look at RDM. One person left now, Coco. He did have a teammate who was staying alive with him. Just not going to be the case anymore. ASL Gouda gets back up to 75% health and has almost everybody except for Ghost still alive. 3 people, and they have zone 2. Coco, can he handle this? Take a look from Coco's perspective. I think, yeah, smokes are probably in order. He probably would have rather stayed on his side of the road, but he knows there's enemies there. He knows it's not really a realistic option to try to take over ASL's spot. Oh, this is somehow working. And he does. He's even going for the loot in the wide open street. That's a hell of a risky play. I guess he really needed something. Maybe he was running low on ammunition or whatever. Iron Sight rotating to the left. There's a team on ASL, obviously, right there next to him. Take a look at here, too. Buff Rise, Aya, Alchemist, and McBadboy. Using the car pretty much as the only protection they have. Smokes for distraction. What? What? Somehow he got knocked. I couldn't find out where. Maybe it was Coco. But all these smokes, oh, hell of a deep throw there. Oh, I thought it already exploded. So we got kind of teams of all. We got 2 one-player teams. We have a 3-player team and a 4-player team. That makes up 9. Or what? Yeah, that does make up 9, right? I'm doing the math right. 6, 7, 8, yeah. Now it's 8 because we lost Coco. So RDM is out. RDM, who were our first place champs on the last match, get down at 4th place. Not bad. 4th place ain't bad, but it's no first. Looks like Tempest is the only one left on the team. ASL there's a lot, and no, that is not gonna work. Well done for Alchemist, Big Bad Boy Aya, and Bull for Eyes. Or Buff for Eyes, as they win it all for the match number 2. Congratulations to you guys. A ton of kills too. 4 for McBadboy, 3 for Alchemist, 2 for Buff for Eyes, and Aya with 1. So that's a team total 10 kills, double digits. Certainly a really good victory. ASL 3 total kills with Tempest, Gouda, and Hawkeye getting those kills. 2nd place. Good job. And Legacy with 5 total kills with Iron Sight and Trickster getting 2. 1 for Magician. Again, guys, don't go anywhere. We will be going over... what are we going over? We're going to go over whatever you guys want to talk about. I'll kind of see what you guys wrote and then kind of respond to any questions you guys may have. And also talk about how you can compete in this scrimmage as well. All right, here's RDM with 2 kills. As I said, they got 1st place last time. They only got 2 kills this time, but 4th place as a rank isn't too bad. So I'm not sure how they fare now on the whole continuous moving results, but again, they're going to be near the top. If they're not top 3, they'll be top 4. We got Demon with 0 kills there. PMR with, wow, 8 from Dereal, 1 for Goldfish, 3 for Homicider, a team total of 12. Very impressive from Premier. I think we saw them at 11, and I'm not sure how they died. I saw a few die in the blue zone. I'm not sure how that would have been the case, but I guess they were being held back by another team. A1 with 5 kills. Nice job, guys. Blade with 1 kill. We got the I team with 1 from iCarly. We got LMS with 4 kills. Nice job. Rage comes in with 4 kills as well. 3 from Suicide. What do we have here? Yabat, Luna. A big number from Guyan. I've been saying this guy's name the right way the entire time, I think. Gainamo. Gainamo. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. And 5 kills for him. 1 for Legend. Team total 6. Tiger Nation doing a little bit better than they did before. Getting 0 kills, though. Indestructible with 0. Mobile Warriors with 3. We got P coming in with 0. What do we have here? The Weed, Lil Panda, Scarlet, and Vendum YouTube. I think this is Team Unknown with 0 kills. And then Psy coming in with 0 on the 18th slot. So I'm going to take these screenshots. And again, guys, I'll be answering whatever you guys have. And then also talking about how you can compete if you haven't already figured that out. $22. Okay, Guy has the next room already open, so make sure to head in whenever the room codes are posted in the Discord. If you guys want to compete, my Nightbot is posting the Discord every now and then. All right, if you guys on YouTube, the Discord page is in the description. You can see the only one that has the word Discord in the link. Hit that one, and you can register your team in the future. We'll be opening up registration right after this, but your first step should be to get into the Discord. Just hit the link, and I'll bring you to it. Very simple, very easy. If you have any question about how to register, just let me know. Alchemist, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Larry TCR, TYTCR, thank you for the follow. I think I already said that, but just want to make sure. Okay. Okay, I am getting a bit of the sniffles. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I do want to talk to you guys some more, but I just need to. I need to get my sniffles out. That's all. Yellow. All right. Let me get my game back in order. But yes, so match number 3. This is gonna be the last one. So this will really take the cake. Whoever's gonna take this one might have a good chance of winning the whole thing. We got 2 matches already. We saw RDM win the one, and then we had I forgot who won the second already. I'm pretty bad. Let me know in the chat. I appreciate it if you figured it out. All the results are going to be at the end of the night or tomorrow. We'll have the official results out by then. Okay, open that one. And yeah. Right now, I'm just trying to get the game back in. We have a lot of time, so I have no problem with that. But yeah, I have a lot set up here, a lot of new things, and I'll be showing you guys what I have been setting up here. I'll probably be posting on Twitter. If you guys haven't been on our Twitter page, definitely head over there. We're trying to promote other teams now, so if you want to let us know who you are, you can write down your Twitter here. Put your link into the chat. I will certainly go back to see like which teams you are. Let me know what, or you can just write your username if you want to do that as well. I want to support you guys, and I think a great way would be to follow you guys. So just let me know. I'm trying to get that back up. Let's see. I need to, yeah, do this. we go. Looking good. Okay. So, what do we... Let me see what you guys wrote, actually. Who won the first round? That would be RDM. Tasty Gaming said, no, apparently somebody died. I'm assuming that was on the RDM side that you're saying no about. And then Mobile Warriors, I don't know how they did in match. I don't think I saw them. Were they in match number 2? I didn't see the Mobile Warriors insignia, if I'm mistaken. Rebel Perseus says, hello to you. My favorite is when H Crusader tries to pronounce the more original names. yeah, you got me there. I always say this. I usually say this. I actually haven't said this as much as I used to. I'm pretty bad with names in general. I wouldn't even say it's just the original names. I would say it's a lot of names out there. It's just something I just need to work on myself. Buffer Eyes, you guys are doing really well. Name Flop? Name Flop. Oh, your name, yeah. I said Buffer Eyes for your name. I'm just awesome. Why not? Just completely messed up. Apologies. Okay. Again, here are the team lists. Well, actually, I'm just gonna keep it here. Name Flop. How you guys doing, by the way? You guys having a good night? Is everyone else doing anything in PMCO? I know I saw, I think it was RDM. Was that RDM writing back before about PMCO? Somebody was talking about how well they were doing. But if any of you guys have your opinions on how well you guys are, I would love to hear your thoughts or just see how you're doing. I'm like scrolling back. Oh yeah, it was RDM Rogue that said how well they were doing. So yeah, PMCO has been one of the main things on top of our minds in competing for PUBG Mobile. We also have a COD mobile team, and that's another thing, by the way. If you guys want to apply to become a Naked member, you guys can. That's also on our Discord, which pretty much everything is. So I would definitely say if you're going to join in on anything Naked related, it would be on our Discord, as that is where you can register to compete in our events. You can get the link to where you can compete in the Naked Riot, which is sponsored by BlueStacks, which has a prize pool between $80 and $240. You can apply to become a Naked member, whether it's a staff member, a comp player, or a casual player. You can write pretty much, to everybody in the general chat about how you're doing and how you're doing in PUBG Mobile or in esports in general. You can ask us questions, personal, business, whatever. We'll try our best to answer. The other thing is, if you are a content creator, you can post your content in our Discord to pretty much showcase your abilities to make content. So if you have your YouTube channels or Twitch channels and you want to tell people like, hey, take a look at me, you can post it in our server. We have a spot for that. So all the good stuff you'd want in a server, all in one place at Naked Esports. With all your esports needs. That is not our saying, but maybe it should be. Sounds great. Okay, we got thank you, Buffer Eyes, for the follow, by the way. I do appreciate it. If you guys have any like constructive criticism too, like I am trying to make myself better. As you can see, I'm trying to implement some new widgets, and this is from a tech side. New camera, using an Elgato, so game capture. I'm trying from a technological side. I think I am a little bit more ahead than most, but I do want to be better as like a entertainer. So like if you guys think like I should be doing something else, like maybe I don't know. Well, that is disgusting. Sorry, you guys didn't see that, but that was disgusting. Anyway, if you guys have any thoughts about like my stream, about doing this differently in total, love to hear your thoughts. You guys are the ones that support me through and through, and I want to make sure that you guys enjoy whatever I'm doing. I love broadcasting. I don't think that will ever change. But if there's something else you want me to do, like maybe another idea, I'm down for it. Or down to thinking about it. Let's see. Mobile Warriors died to LMS. Okay, that's what happened. I don't remember seeing their logo. Maybe I did see them and I just kind of glossed it. Your mic is booty. My mic is booty. Is it too loud? Is it not clear enough? I'll take a look at that. I'll definitely take a look at that. I do have a mic. I do have like a legit mic. What do you call it? A Yeti. I do have a Yeti mic. I was using it for a bit. I thought I liked it a lot, but then I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if it is a better sound. I could be, maybe I'll be. Here we go. Match number Trey. We got obviously Sandhawk, as you can see. If you guys are new, we have 3 maps that we typically run. I don't think Vikindi is still a map you can run in TPP on custom. I haven't actually tested that theory yet, but I'm pretty sure that's still the theory. So in FPP, it used to be, because Vikindi was the last map to come back. If you guys don't know the history of PUBG Mobile, it went Erangel, Miramar, Sandhawk, Vikindi. And so when they put in Vikindi, it always was in beta form. And beta form, I thought just meant like they didn't want to put it on FPP custom because they just weren't ready for it. Maybe there was some server issues. I don't know. But anyway, they didn't put it for FPP. And then I still don't think, even now it's definitely beyond beta form. I don't think it's a custom room you can do in FPP. All right. We got Sandhawk, as I said. We this playing line, I'm trying to think, where would teams go? Boot camp still would be a pretty hot drop, I imagine. Painan is a place where I think a lot of teams will go to. Paradise could be a sneaky move to go because it is far away from the plane. I think a few teams might think it'll be safer to go there and still get a good amount of loot, obviously, as it's Paradise. Camp Alpha, it looks like nobody jumped early. So the first team that actually jumped was Blade, and they're heading to Hot Tim, and they're going to be taking that all for themselves. What else do we have? Boot camp, obviously. So maybe we'll focus on that. Painan has 2 teams that appear to be dropping in, so maybe that'll be what we take a look at next. But definitely 2 teams here in boot camp. Oh, shots. Nice shots on Premier DeReal. Homicide are trying to cut around and peek around. Could not get those shots in time. And the teammates are now all in the stairwell. Oh, Luna getting away from that one for sure. Kind of surprised she just kind of went in the open there. Kind of sounds odd. Not sure why it sounds this way. Sorry if it sounds weird to you guys too. Legend looks like finally getting some sort of gun. They're kind of searching all these houses. Yep, there he goes. There's so many, and he's trying to hide it out. He wants to reload first. Teammate gets one, though. Down is another player. Getting the thirst in order, but no! Bat goes down. Goldfish needs some help. Gotta pick him up, but no, he won't get picked up in time. Is that it for the squad? I think so. I thought that was a thirst, but maybe they got the other one in the back here. Anyway, you have Renegade by himself for Pro Hub here. Premier's in front. Certainly a problem spot there for him. But also there's Little Panda and Scarlet It looks like Panda got hit a few times as he was hopping into the house. Luckily, he didn't mess up that house hurdle or window hurdle. I thought, ooh, Renegade getting hit through the window, and he has to heal up now. Down goes Panda. He's going to try to crawl on back to his teammate here. See if it works out. Looks like Premier's not really making a big push. Audio oof. Can you chat, move, and stream with less delay? Can the chat move and stream with less delay? That's not really. And the reason is because we can't have people stream snipe for these events. I would love to be able to talk to you guys in real time, but it's just not realistic for competitions. Maybe going forward, there could be another way to do it. I honestly don't know. If I type back to you guys, it'll be in real time, but honestly, I can't type as I broadcast. It's not humanly possible. But maybe we'll figure something out for that in the future. I'm not sure what though. There just has to be a delay though. Roderick, thanks for joining in. Says audio oof. I guess there's the audio that probably is what you guys are hearing. I'm not sure why that is, but it is happening. It sounds really weird, doesn't it? You guys sound weird to you guys too? I think it does. It's like take a look at Team 10. All right, so it looks like LMS has some eyes on Yank This, and their team. Playboy is down right now. And you see the big push here on Team 10. Throwing some grenades or some smokes. I'm surprised he didn't put any smokes on Playboy. Shots on Blood. Blood goes down. Wolfie trying to rotate to left, gets taken down as well. Athena, now alone on this top spot, is in trouble. Trying to rotate all the way around them, which could work. Can you get on the backside of Cryos and take those shots? It's just so hard to see him. There he is. Gets the shots, and Athena badly hurt. He gets third-partied all in all. So really excellent footwork from Athena, but honestly, the third party was just too much to handle from anybody. And that will be an end for LMS for this scrim. We have the demons here. Yep. Demon Dawo, Polar, and Skipper. They have Team 15 in front of them. Playboy's still badly hurt. I'm not sure if you have any meds. You do have meds, but just 5 bandages. That's practically it. That's not really going to cut you to help you, but you probably should use them anyway. Polar goes down instantly. Well, mostly of a thirst in it, but a real quick thirst. I've ever seen one before. Dawo trying to shoot up at iCarly, but there's also another player on the left of him that I don't think Dawo realizes, and that is going to be Playboy. Playboy's going to look down at Dawo right now and take those shots and gets taken down as Playboy had barely any health to begin with. Skipper goes down as well by a third party. We keep getting third parties over and over and over again, and it's just not going to stop. Playboy still down, getting revived. Cryos is knocked as well. Yank This and Carly are probably going for the revives as we speak on each corner. They're running 2-man teams of 2 for this 4-man squad. So where was that other team? Is this the team A1? A1, yeah, they got that one kill there. And they're still pushing up on Team 15. They got a long way to go. That should give time for Team 15 to get those heals. You can see Cryos got back up to 75% as Bonnie was looking that way. But on the left, There's people. I don't know if you can see, if Bonnie can see it, but they're right there. And finally, Bonnie's getting hammered. There you go. She goes taken down and thirsted just as fast. A1 has players, and they are taking shots finally. And Playboy's knocked again. Spray is trying to hide it out, but can't, as he was trying to get up from the prone positioning, rotate to the rock. Luckily, you have Rain right here, can get this revive. Now, what happened to your other teammate? Oh, there he is. Iron Sight rotating to the left even more. Playboy is picked up once again. I think that's his third time knocked. So his health is going to really dwindle the next time he gets knocked, if at all. Yank this is rotating more too. Everyone has zone here, so it's not a big problem. They don't need to move, but I think they're doing it based on strats, trying to cut around the enemy before they are able to cut around themselves. See from Yank this perspective. There we go. He's got the Vector. Vector on Iron Sight, possibly. Taking a look. There he is. I don't see the gun. Why did the gun disappear? Anyway, oh, that's super strange. Let's just focus out. So Iron Sight gets knocked. You see Rain is right next to him. Rain already got the pickup on another player just a moment ago. Looks like he's going to be the pickup hero. Yank this is getting real close. A grenade would be in order for Yank this if he has one. His teammates are a bit back, so the fact that he would throw a grenade makes a lot of sense. I'm just trying to foresee this one. I'm assuming he's going to throw one. If he doesn't have one, then he doesn't have one. But I assumed he would have threw a grenade. Shot on Yank this. He's getting hammered by Spray. Excellent job there, as Yank this is in trouble. Not only because he's here getting hurt, but his teammates are a little bit far back to actually help out entirely on this one. As you can see, there's 3 people from A1. They have advantage. Yank this is just trying to peek this holding in the spot, but oh, that's a bit far, isn't it? It's a little too far, but that was almost a good throw. That one I thought would have worked because it bounced off the rock. Oh, man. His health was so low, but still hanging on as Yank this is backing away as well. His health got lowered even more. I'm not sure who shot him a second time there. Maybe it was another grenade that I didn't see coming. But Iron Sight is rotating as well to the left. And I'm not sure if they're going to get this angle right. The hill is certainly a problem for this rotation. They can't really see over it. We're switching up to mobile warriors. Here's Nick at Night and Jess. You got Tiger Nation right there, peeking there. He doesn't see it. Is he going to take that shot? Not yet. He's waiting for a better opportunity. Does Zed hear it? I think Zed hears it. He's ready. So Zed heard him and probably told his teammate, hey, there's people right behind us. I hear their footsteps. And yeah. Oh, what a grenade. He went right through his red dot sight. Oh, wow. And Nick at Night goes down by Tiger Nation. Roman, I'm going to go with Cup ID. Not sure if that's right. It says, can you add me? I can friend you guys for sure. In game, you can friend me as well. That is not a problem. Oh. And down goes Mobile Warriors. I thought they were going to be able to get Tiger because they got their backs at that point. They didn't take those shots right at that moment. Maybe they were waiting for a better opportunity, but it seems like Tiger Nation took advantage of their passiveness and then went after them. So Playboy does get taken down entirely. He was knocked 3 times before, I guess this 4th time, just wasn't able to get picked up again. Cryos, Carly, iCarly, and Yank this. Rotate around to see what we got left. We got Legacy, 0 kills. Everybody pretty fully, fully healed up. Excuse me, fully healed up. M4 in hand with 3 times scope for Magician. Pi9 will be theirs. I think there was a team that already looted it, but they can hold it if they'd like. We got Nitro and Tasty, part of the P team here. 0 kills for them. 2-man squad. I think they're going to be a little bit of trouble for the most part, as it's going to be hard as a two-man squad to kind of survive this, but it's possible. RDM going off right now on A1 as there's a few knocked. Spray in trouble. Looks like he will get thirsted as Goose wanted to make sure he got it done. So Coco is knocked. He seemed to have led the forefront of it, and that was slowed down quite a bit. That's a hell of a throw, but it's not good. It's going to be way too far. Coco's trying to stay behind the tree and survive. So Coco can give them information. And down goes Iron Sight with the MK. I think Monster has that MK in hand. He does. That's a very dangerous weapon, especially the close quarters. You would think a sniper wouldn't work that way, but this one does. Shots fired, shots fired. Damn, down. Well done for RDM as they continue to take out teams in front of them. This is their 5th kill for this match. They've had 13 kills in one match and 2 on another. Let's see if they can increase that kill count, and let's see if they can get a top 3 finish as well. If they get a top 3 finish, I think they pretty much have this whole scrim in the bag, because they did manage to get top 1. They got top 4. I think a top 3 is all they need. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. There could be another team that I'm not thinking of, but all in all, RDM is looking fantastic. Take a look down at Team 9, as it seems like enemies are close by and might be already shooting. You see that Suicide on the left gets knocked down, and so does Astastic. Crisis is in crisis right now, as he's the only one who is not knocked or killed. He's trying to back away. He's trying to rotate to the left. It could be working. I'm actually thinking, oh no, Alchemist is keeping up with that. Nice shots from Crisis. Doesn't even take damage from that knock. You can see the rest of the team's not too happy about it, though. They are quite pushy. Crisis gets hit many, many angles, and that will be a finishing touch. So well done. Now, this team won match number 2. How many kills you guys got, by the way? 3. So that was their first 3 and only 3 for this match. If they get a top 3, you know, they're one of the favorites. So I'm not sure. It's hard to say. This team could easily be our victors for the whole scrimmage if they play their cards right. Same with RDM. It's a long mark for Spark right there. Is someone on the bridge? Or are they beyond it? They're beyond the bridge. Team 2 and Team 6. So RDM, we saw them get a squad wipe just a moment ago. And Team 6, who's here with PMR or Premier, are holding the main building. Let's see what Killer sees. So Team 2. A monster goes down from a grenade by Homicider. Well, that was a hell of a throw. As I'm surprised Homicider's not going for the thirst. He tried to throw a grenade for a thirst, but I'm surprised he didn't use his actual gun. I think he was thinking that he would be staying hidden. He was in line of sight, and it actually gets away from that explosion by staying behind the wall, away from the warehouse. So he's probably going to stick it here until his teammates either finish up the enemies or pick him up. One of the two. Coco, what's your move, man? You're just changing, you're looting. Your teammates need your help. Soap is obviously trying to get over, and you see the smokes that are being thrown to give him that cover on that rotation. He's going to hope and pray that it works. Yeah, I think going around this way is probably better. Oh, there he is. Homicider almost getting hit, but not quite. He's like trying to get out, like, get me out of here. There's enemies. No, not yet. So Coco has come in to help. Monsters rotate all the way here. Soap, just go for it, man. You got this. Oh no, never mind. I was lying. Yank this came over. I didn't even know they were here. Grenade. Big grenade if that makes contact with anything, as Cryos needs the help he can get. It is a good throw. I thought RDM Coco would have stayed there, but it looks like Coco really backs away from it all. Not even going to entertain the idea of picking up soap. Now Cryos is getting the thirst. So that was excellent. RDM actually minimized their damage that they took. They did lose a player, but all in all, that third party could have easily gotten a squad wipe on them, and they just knew how to play it right to get away from it. Sometimes you got to play the way the environment gives you. Can't always go in with one single mind. So here's ASL Spark, Gouda. Gouda, usually they're, I think both of the matches so far has been their team leader in kills. Buffer Eyes. Pure Marsh, thank you for joining in. Can you play? You can register your team in future events if you like. Would love to have your new teams compete. We have a few new teams, speaking of, in this one. We've seen Blade and we've seen Legacy, those two teams down there. Buffer Eyes is one of the new teams, and they got a, I believe that, yeah, they got a win. Oh, what's going on over here? Blades can't be dealing with this blue zone. I don't think Villain's going to make it past that. Striker gets knocked. It looks like Vipe or VIP has been out as well. Blade Nobito is the only one, I think, that is surviving this blue zone. And you see Nobito just doesn't want to... Ooh, nice shots on Iron Sight, and that will be an instant kill or a thirst. Might have been an instant kill. He needs to move in. He's got to make sure that the blue zone doesn't completely finish him off, because if it does, the whole team is then out of this match. ASL on this side of the circle. They have an excellent spot, by the way. They don't really have to move either. I don't know if Alchemist sees him. IU is trying to shoot in that smoke, thinking that somebody was going to be in there. Not quite yet. The grenade, though, could do the work. Oh, that is a good grenade. That is, oh, just a little far. What a hell of a throw. Obito trying to stay hidden. Getting the shots on Buffer Eyes, but no. Good shots on Buffer Eyes, but could not survive the onslaught from all these players that just wanted him dead. Shots on John. John taking damage. He's trying to shoot from both sides of the rock, see if he can get a hit. Pure, this is a pre-registered event. Thank you, Celeste, for letting them know. That was a hell of an arc. It's a hell of a throw. Oh, that's going backwards. That was his own grenade. I think that was his own grenade. He gave that too much arc. I like this spot. Can you get the shots on right on Spark, though? That's a weird glitch from spectator mode. But he definitely got Spark with his gun. I think it was an AUG. Tempest. There are 9 people left, 3 teams total. iCarly's just kind of chilling here. iCarly doesn't want to have any piece of this. I'm sure she's going to try to crawl her way in closer to the next circle. She's pretty close all in all right now, which puts her in a great spot, but being one person, that doesn't have much chance. And Buffer Eyes gets taken down as he was trying to rotate to the next rock forward, but that didn't work. Luckily, his teammate was there to actually put an end to it. Actually, they took out the whole team. So that just leaves one team left per each side, and that would be iCarly holding it down for her team, while Buffer Eyes and the rest of this team 11 looks to be in the driver's seat. All right, Carly. It looks like Aya is going all the way up here.
shots down, and that will put an end to iCarly. Good try, though. Good try to hide, but it didn't work out. 6 kills from Alchemist, 3 for Ayua, 2 for John, and 1 for Bufferize. I didn't misspell it or missay it that time. 12 kills total. I think they won match number 2, right? They won match number 2. If they didn't, then I'm mistaken, obviously. But if they did, I think they won the whole thing then. Which case, congratulations. If not, again, that's unofficial, but we'll have the official results either tonight or tomorrow in our Discord. We got Playboy, Cryos, Carly, and Yank This. A good amount of kills for them as well. They have 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, right? Yes, 10 kills for them, double digits. So solid number. ASL with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 kills, 3rd place. Good job for ASL getting that rank and kill points combined. Again, don't go anywhere because we will be going on a raid. I would hope and I would love to see you guys there with us to do the raid and support another streamer. So we'll do that right after we finish this up. Blade with 3 for Nobita. Premier getting 3 from Killer, 2 from Goldfish, and Homicider with 2. Or with 1. They got 6 total kills. RDM with 5 kills. Nice job, guys. Legacy with 1 kill from Trickster. Unknown gets 1 kill. P or Nitro and Tasty with 0. Rage with 0. A1 with 1 kill from Iron Sight. Tiger Nation with 3 kills. Mobile Warriors with 0. Pro Hub Renegade with 1 kill. Demon with 1 with Dalwo getting that kill. We got Blood Wolfie and Athena for LMS getting 0. We got TH with 1 kill. And then lastly, we got Mini Cute and Dark with 0. I'm just going to take these screenshots. Thank you guys. I really do appreciate it. From the deepest part of my heart, thank you guys for competing in our events. If you guys want to continue, or if you just realize what this is all about and you want to compete, all you got to do is go over to our Discord and register yourselves there. It's a lot of fun, in my opinion, and I have a lot of fun streaming this for you guys. Go to my Discord. It's in my description. In wherever you're watching from, Twitch, YouTube, Omelette, all of it. It's in my description of my profile pages. The Discord link is the one you want to hit in order to register in the future. I will be opening up registration right when I'm done streaming and right after we go on a raid, which is going to be right now. So have fun with me, and thank you guys. TFG Monkey, thank you. GG. It was some really good games. Solid matches. So right now I'm just getting the raid in. If you guys if you don't see the raid yet, so that just means I'm getting it readied up, and stick around. Thank you for the subscription, Nick at Night from YouTube. Thank you so much. Sorry I don't have YouTube up. That's another thing. I wish I had YouTube up. I just was getting a lot of interference with my stream. I figured it was a lot better to provide quality stream. And that's what, hopefully that's not what you hear. I'm going to go back and watch the stream over to see like how bad the buffering and all of that was for you guys. We'll see. We will